Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another AADL Storytime. My name is Elizabeth. It is the last day of March. It is officially springtime, which is very exciting for me, maybe for you also. And soon tomorrow it'll be April, which is a new month. And things are going to start blooming and turning green. Maybe you've already seen some flowers or trees or bushes starting to burst into bloom. I love this time of year. It always smells good when you walk outside. Maybe you've gotten to take some walks around your neighborhood and see some birds or hear them chirping. Anyway, I love springtime and it's always so exciting when it comes around every year. But today we have a story time as usual, and we need to go ahead and say hello to everyone to get things started. So if I can see your hands. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Good job. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello, reach down to the floor. Couple more. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as soft as we can. Great job, everyone. And hello to you. Hello to anyone that you might be watching with. Hello, hello, hello. Can I see your fingers? Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Lay them on your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creepy, creepy, creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, ah, but do not let them in. Shake them, shake them, shake them, shake them, just like this, this, this. Roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them. Blow a little kiss. Nice job, everyone. It is time to find out our letter of the day, which I have right here next to me. And I realized that I gave a little hint earlier when I was talking about spring. What do you think the word spring starts with? It's right. It starts with the letter S. And we have S today because we have stories about the seasons. And one of those seasons is spring. It just turned from winter to spring a week or so ago. It's spring now. After spring comes summer. some other words that have to do with, or that start with the letter S and have to do with seasons. In the winter, what is the white stuff that can fall from the sky? Snow. Yeah, so anyway, we have S today for seasons. We have a few stories about different seasons. I'm excited to share those with you. But first, let's do something else that starts with S, and that is stretch. So let's take our big stretch out wide. Big stretch up tall. Maybe move your arms a little up and down. Reach across your body, wiggle your fingers. Reach the other way across your body, wiggle those fingers. Oof, reach both ways, tangle yourself all up. Can you find your head? Can you find your chin? Can you reach down and find your knee? Reach even further down and find your toes. All right, let's find our nose too. I always like to do that one. One more big stretch out wide. Stretch, push your arms behind you. Give your body a little twist. Feels so good to stretch. And one more big stretch up tall. Take a deep breath. All right. We are going to start with a book today called The Apple Tree. And this is a book about what happens to a tree in different seasons. And this tree happens to be an apple tree, which we have lots of apple trees in Michigan. So you probably have seen them before. Maybe you even have one in your yard. Oh, this is the apple pie tree, sorry. But this is by Zoe Hall. My sister and I have a tree that grows the best part of apple pie. Can you guess what that is? What do you think the best part of apple pie is? What do you need to make apple pie? Apples. And every year we watch our apple tree grow. In winter, our apple tree is brown and bare. But in spring, leaves grow on every branch. Look, 2 robins are building a nest in our tree. Do you see the robins up there? Tiny pink flower buds appear on the branches. The robins chirp loudly, guarding their eggs. Cheep, 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 cheep. Just when the flower buds open, baby robins break through the eggshells. Now our tree is covered with blossoms, and the baby robins begin to grow feathers. When breezes blow, the petals fall to the ground. Mama and Papa Robin teach their little birds to fly. Some days it rains and the wind blows hard, but our apple tree is strong and the robins are safe in the branches. Small green apples start to grow where the blossoms used to be. Soon it is summer. The apples get bigger and bigger. The little robins have grown up, but they still visit every day. I love summertime. That's my favorite season. The branches bend down low. They are covered with big, round apples. Now it is autumn. The apples are red and ready to be picked. We fill our basket up to the brim. Have you ever gone apple picking? That's something that you can do around here in the fall if you wanted to. Mom and Dad help us peel the apples, cut them up, and pile them into a pie shell. Then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar over the top. Mom puts the pan in the oven. At last, the pie is cooked and ready to be eaten. Our tree has grown an apple pie. Ooh, it smells so good. And it tastes delicious. There's nothing as good as an apple pie that you grew yourself. Yeah. The end. I was just making sure there wasn't a last page there. The end. It's a fun book. You can check this out from the library if you want. Talks about the seasons of a tree. All right, I think we should stand up and move around a little bit. And we are going to do one of my favorites, Stir It Up. And this is one that you can help me out with. And there's some different parts, but we stir and we push to the side and to the other side. And sometimes we jump. And there's a silly part where we go, monkey, 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 monkey. And most importantly, when I look at you and I go like this, you say, what? Can we try that together? What? All right, let's start. Stir it up, stir it up, push it, push it, push it, push it, jump, baby, jump. Baby monkey, 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 monkey. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. What? Along came a spider who sat down beside her and said, stir it up, stir it up, push it, push it, push it, push it, jump, baby, jump. Baby monkey, 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 monkey. Baa baa, black sheep, have you any wool? What? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Stir it up, stir it up. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Jump, baby, jump. Baby monkey, monkey, monkey. Monkey. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. What? How I wonder what you are. Stir it up, stir it up. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Jump, baby, jump. Baby monkey, 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 monkey. One more. A wise old owl sat in an oak. What? The more he saw, the less he spoke, but he did say, stir it up, stir it up. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Jump, baby, jump. Baby monkey, 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 monkey. Great job, everybody. All right, if you stood up, let's take a seat back down. We're going to get ready for our next story. But first, can I see your fingers? I have 10 fingers. They all belong to me. I can make them do things. Do you want to see? I can make them jump high. I can make them jump low. I can fold them tight and hold them just so. I can squeeze them tight. I can open them wide. I can wave them all around. I can make them all hide. I can make them jump high. I can make them jump low. I can fold them tight and hold them just so. All right. Now, our next story is about a mouse who is sailing on a boat. And this isn't specifically about a season, but I like to think of this story as taking place in springtime because in springtime you might notice it's often very windy. The breeze will blow whoosh. It'll blow leaves across your yard. It might blow leaves off the trees, any dead leaves that were still on the trees, it'll blow them off to make room for fresh green leaves to grow. It's often very windy in springtime. And this story is called The Mouse and the Wind. And I need your help with this because there's some times in this story when the wind blows and we need to be the wind. So we're going to go whoosh. Can you try that with me? Whoosh. All right, great job, everybody. Well, once upon a time, there was a mouse who went sailing out on his boat. But there was no wind, and so the boat didn't go anywhere. Well, Mouse waited and waited, and finally he called out, "Wind, come blow my boat across this water." So the west wind came and blew and blew. And it blew so hard that it blew Mouse and his boat up into the air. And they landed plunk on a house. "Wind," said Mouse, "come blow my boat off of this house." So the east wind came and blew and blew. And it blew so hard that it blew Mouse and his boat and the house up onto a tree. Well, Mouse was upset. He said, "Wind, come blow my boat off of this house and off of this tree." Well, the south wind came and blew and blew. And it blew Mouse and his boat and the house and the tree up into the air. And they landed on a mountain. "Wind," said Mouse, "come blow my boat off of this house and off of this tree and off of this mountain." Well, the north wind came and blew as hard as it could. And it blew Mouse and his boat and the house and the tree and the mountain up into the air. Well, they flew so high up into the air that the mountain landed in the ocean and became an island. The house landed on the island, and a little old lady poked her head out and said, "Ooh, this looks like a nice place to live." The tree landed next to the house and burst into bloom. And Mouse and his boat landed in the ocean next to the island and sailed away. The end. Nice job, everybody, and thanks for your help being the wind with that one. All right, we have another book to read, and this is a new one called Crow and Snow, and this is by Robert Broder and Olivier Talek. No D, Talek. One spring, a farmer built a scarecrow. Crow tried to say hello to the tractor as it passed. "Hello," said Crow. "Hello," said Crow. But the tractor never said hello back. Almost started reading to myself. In the middle of the summer, the sun would beat down. Perhaps it will rain today, thought Crow. And sometimes it did. Winter came. The corn was gone, and Crow didn't see much of the farmer. It was windy and gray. Crow just stood there. Then it started snowing. The farmer's children ran outside and rolled the snow into an enormous ball. They rolled another ball until they had built a snowman right next to Crow. Crow and the snowman stood side by side. Crow wondered if he should say something. "Hello," said Crow. "Hello," said Snow. "It's nice to have someone out in the field with me," said Crow. "It certainly is a nice field," said Snow. Crow tried to think of something to say. "I like your scarf," said Crow. "Oh, thank you," said Snow. "I like your hat." "Will you be staying a while?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. "Maybe." And Crow and Snow stood side by side. The days grew warmer. "Are you leaving?" asked Crow. "It seems that way," said Snow. "Will you come back?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. "Maybe." "Well, I certainly have enjoyed your company," said Crow. But Snow was already gone. All through spring, Crow stood tall and alone in the field. The farmer plowed, planted, and watered. The tractor drove by without saying hello, and Crow couldn't help thinking about his friend Snow. Another harvest went by. The leaves fell from the trees, and it started snowing. "Why, hello," said Crow. "Nice to see you again." "Yes, indeed," said Snow. "Nice to see you again." "You look a little bit different," said Crow. You look about the same," said Snow. And the two friends stood side by side. One bitterly cold day, a blizzard covered Crow and Snow in a blanket of white. "I kind of like it under here," said Crow. "Me too," said Snow. "It's like our own little home." Crow was happy until the days became warmer. "Snow," said Crow. "Yes," said Snow. "I will miss you," said Crow. "I will miss you too," said Snow. And he was gone. As the seasons passed, the tractor and the corn came and went, and the children grew older. And every winter, Snow would return and stand next to Crow. One winter, it snowed so much that the children built a second snowman. "Who is that?" asked Crow. "I'm not sure," said Snow. It sure does feel a little crowded out here," said Crow. "It certainly does," agreed Snow. The visitor did not stay long. And as the sun rose higher in the sky, neither did Snow. "When Snow returns," thought Crow, "I will tell him how I feel." But many years passed where the children didn't come out to play, so Crow didn't see Snow. Then one winter, new children came and rolled the snow into an enormous ball. "Welcome back," said Crow excitedly. "It's so good to be back," said Snow. "I see you have a new hat." "Yes," said Crow, "the last one blew away." "Well, I like it," said Snow. Crow wondered if he could say what he was feeling. One night, a strong wind came bursting across the field and knocked Crow over. Luckily, he landed on Snow. "You caught me," said Crow. "It's the least I can do," said Snow. It was quiet. "Snow," said Crow. "Yes," said Snow. "I love you," said Crow. "I love you too," said Snow. And Crow and Snow stood side by side, and they were happy. The end. That is another one you can check out from the library if you would like, called Crow and Snow. And thank you all so much for joining Storytime today. It's always so great to be able to share some stories with you. And now we are all done. That's all we have for today. So it's time to wave goodbye. So let's wave up high, wave down low, wave to the side, wave to the other side, wave to yourself, wave to me, and I'll wave to you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining Storytime. We'll see you next time.